Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all well and you're staying safe during this time. I hope you're staying safe with your families and your neighbors, everybody that is around you as we're easing out of this lockdown. I just want to bring a short devotion to you this morning, a short word, hopefully that you can apply to your life. And it's called Mute the Noise. And the first question that I just want to ask you this morning is, are you in communion with God? And what does it mean to be in communion with God? And the simplest definition is to be in union with Christ. Being in communion with God is something that every single human being needs, whether they want to acknowledge it or they don't. It's having a relationship with God, a listening and a speaking relationship. It's not just one way. It's a giving relationship and a receiving relationship. And God knows how it works, and He wants us to have that relationship with Him. And I know we've had this period of lockdown where things have been a little bit quiet and we've been able to focus more on God. And I just want to encourage you as we're easing back out that things are going to start coming back. Distractions of life are going to start coming back into our life. And for those of you that have been working from home, you'll be back to work and you'll be interacting with people. There'll be loads of challenges. But I just want to encourage you during this time to get in communion with God as you're easing out, and to not be distracted, like Pastor Joe Marks was saying a couple of weeks ago, to not be distracted and keep God at the center of everything. Keep Him as your main focus. The book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 33 says, seek the kingdom of God first and His righteousness, and everything else will be added on top of that. So I want to encourage you as we're easing out of this lockdown to be rooted in your word, to be consistent with your prayer, and that way you'll have a strong relationship with Him and you'll be in communion with God. Being in communion with God is the key to flourishing on this earth in our time that we have here. So I want to encourage you, keep God at the center, keep Him as your firm foundation as you're going back out, and mute the noise of the world as we're going back into the new norm.